out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Coming on is Fowler. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Number 25, Dexter.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch fastball swung on. And missed 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fowler is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Now at the plate, Max Stassi. First offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, that's inside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 to him now. And that's finally over for a strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. And now the first pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. There's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Stepping up.
Leading off the
first pitch on its way to Upton. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First offering on its way. Ketel Marte is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. So now it's Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2-1 the count. Fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another one sent foul. Ready with the 2-2. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. This one's flared toward left center. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Digging in next, Jared Walsh. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Chopped at 3rd. Davis has got it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side. And that brings up Javi Baez.
leading up for the net. Not shortstop.
First offering.
Baez.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Dominic Smith. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the second out. 2 down, no one on base. And Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 home. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. One and one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Aaron Luke answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This is foul right side. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. In the dirt. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here comes the 1-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So 1 out, nobody aboard, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here now is Juan Soto. And he puts it on the ground to second. Rendon is there. Marte for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Now at the plate here is Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Justin Upton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And that's taken for a called strike two. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Soft liner towards first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
0-1.
And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself. And it's ruled strike two. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Now it'll be A.J. Pollock. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
A.J. Pollock.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, the first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonso. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. J.D. Davis the next to bat.
The third baseman. J.D.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Buxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And now in the box, Mike Trout. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the first pitch. Jared Walsh swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Dominic Smith.
Designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
First offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Crowd on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Marte gloves it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next to stand in is Byron Buxton. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Comes the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now back, second baseman.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Here's the 1-2. Popped up. Ward is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Anthony Rendon, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Anthony Rendon is retired to start out the 7th. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Ruiz puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Up next, Max Stassi. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Jimmy Herget takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And the pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
1-1.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. So 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Softly hit to short. Marte fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So now into the box is Taylor Ward, who struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next to dig in, Justin Upton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Trevor May gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And a swing there from Upton as this is on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted in the air out to left. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. So here is J.D. Davis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
One ball,
Count
one
now
strike.
a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside. Ball, that's out.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Next for the Mets, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Fowler. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. Into the box now, Cable Ruiz. Oh, and he misses it. And the tying run comes around to score from second. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He grounds it sharply to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag. Ready now for L.A., Brian Reynolds. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the AB now. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next to hit is Mike Trout, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really...
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Soto is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So next to bat will be Jared Walsh. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Number 50.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Anthony Rendon, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Lays off his slider that time, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. So a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. At the plate, Dexter Fowler, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now to put this one away for the third out, as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And the switch hitter, Jonathan VR, will be the next to bat.
Jonathan VR.
First pitch of the AB now. Lifted down the line in left. Fowler has a read on it. 1 out. Next up is Juan Soto. He flew out in his last AB.
Soto.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Patrick Sandoval is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And quickly, there are 2 away. And now here is A.J. Pollock. First offering.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Trout giving chase. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. We are into extra. innings, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch.
0-1
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jacob deGrom, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soto has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Justin Upton the next to hit. Runner in scoring position with Sugna. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases.
0-1.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after the scoreless top, chance to walk it off, and now here is Pete Alonso. The winning run stands at second base. Steve Cishek comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 40.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. Now into the box, J.D. Davis. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch.
Well, this is a dicey situation right here, Devo, with the runner in scoring position. The sack fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, Devo?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated.
And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Jacob deGrom earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please
from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 105.
1 strike now from Archer.
Look out, 1-1.
Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. That evens it up 1-1. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Hit to short. He's right there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Pretty good stuff from the left side. He's gone through a couple of different deliveries. He used to have that long flowing delivery, then went to that short pocket half delivery. One thing he can do, Matt, when he's on, he can strike some people out. That good hard fastball, that hard slider. You'll know early if he's on. If he has a quick 1, 2, 3 inning, you'll know right away that Robbie Ray's brought his A game.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Ball one.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here comes the 1-2. Pitch popped up. And Bichette settles under it. There's one away.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
That brings up Wander Franco. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Digging in will be Yandy Diaz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Simeon calls for it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. First delivery to him.
Off the plate, ball one.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right field.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and in next is Alejandro Kirk. Archer gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Steven Strasburg, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
And now here is Tommy Edman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back safely. Edman leads off second with nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And that's out number one. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
But the runner's back easily. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike to throw down. And he is in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 2-1. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Try again, 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
Take the base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Counts 1-0.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
2-0.
And he misses again, 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Dylan Carlson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Nope, up there.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Soto finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 1. The Nats coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
So now here is Lane Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Pitch on the way. Curveball, and then misses in the third for ball 1. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Batting second. The second base.
Hey, Giro, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run.
Pitch inside the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
A ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, man, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He won the National Batting title last year. Swinging to batting, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
Juan Soto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Thomas, the runner at second with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Josh Bell the next to hit. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-1. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now is Edmundo Sosa. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. First delivery to him as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Strasburg with a check at first, and he's back standing. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball, that's out.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Lars Nootbaar is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Number 68, Lars Nootbaar.
And now the first pitch. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a throw over.
He's good.
Fastball called for strike two.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
That brings in Tommy Edman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Runners on the move for second. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on the way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Ball 2 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Two and 1. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here's the 3-1.
3 balls,
Now a
2
big
strikes.
fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not a pitch he misses very often.